How important are the dreadlocks?
This
Is that
is
part
my
of being a
identity,
Rasta?
man.
Yes, I love you people. Go on, welcome back to another episode of this lovely podcast. You know, we give thanks for the love and we give thanks for all the subscribers among them. And we give thanks for, all the progress that we have it under the, this channel and everything. That's so yeah, man, we say, blessed love every time. Anywhere you was, anywhere you come from, anywhere, you might don't know you hearing the sound of my voice. You don't know that this is the Stereotypes No Affair Podcast Radio, or the podcast where we talk about the personal health and mental health of young man that we don't carry dreadlock, and most of the time we don't. The main motive where we talk about is to talk to our youth man them to get them out of the street, and also to get them out of the prisons, for personal empowerment and all that good stuff. And that make me come to you every time to bring you this podcast. Was every time, me and you, we could, have some of the little words and put some of the words that in our pocket if we really need it. If I don't know, so this is your homeboy, Culture Rasta, and as you already know, this is the Stereotypes No Face Podcast Radio. And as you already know today, what are we coming to talk about? What do dreadlocks say about a person? Yeah, man. This is some of the topic that we most of the people they will ask most of the time, because when they see that we are carrying dreadlock, most of the time them try to see we in a particular way. You understand? Most people see we that we they carry dreadlock to be Batman, and they try to misquote we and misinterpret we every time. You understand? And even where I'm from, that is Ghana, there is this misconception. You understand? Although there is a Wolipa traditions, and there is a Wolipa cultures, and there is a Wolipa things in Ghana that allows people to carry dreadlocks, but at the same time, because of society and because of how this world and this generation is growing up to be, most of the time if they see that you are carrying dreadlock, they see you to be as some kind of person altogether. And because of that, let's watch some of the things that people think you is when you are carrying dreadlock. Make me watch and come back real quick.
Why you always wearing cap?
Not too serious now, if you're dread is serious a bad boy to stop you, search you, your phones and all of that. Yeah, so I'm trying to avoid it. That's why I'm always putting on my cap.
Why? It's not every time you put your cap.
Yeah, most times if I'm going out to town, I put on my cap. If I'm around my area, I don't cover
I
it.
get it now.
Yeah.
So they'll think you're a bad boy because you're just wearing cap.
Yeah, but I'm a good boy, right?
So from what this my brother is talking about right now, he is basically telling us that the why most of the time he might wear hair wrap or he might wear a cap is because in where he is in Nigeria, they think if you having a dreadlock or you carry dreadlock, that it means you are Batman. You're about to snatch phones, or you're about to do all them Batmanism. And that is the main reason why most of the time he used to carry his hair. Let's continue and see what I go on.
Keeping dreadlocks in Ghana is not easy at all. If you are a Ghanaian and you decide to keep dreadlocks, be ready, because society is going to come for you hard. Here are some things you go through keeping dreadlocks.
With this particular thing, I can play to my people and especially the people with them from Ghana, where they know what I can play, or then if you relate to this particular thing, they would know this particular thing with the brother I say right there in the video. It's 100%. And I am a living proof and I am a witness of it, because I grew up in Ghana, and before I traveled out of Ghana to America, so I used to carry dreadlock. And there was a lot of times I used to have some of these same things. So when I came across it, I'm like, this is some of the things that where we have to share to our youth man that we don't carry dreadlock, or some of the people that when they were about to carry dreadlock, was that they will be aware of some of these things, especially when if they in a country where they go on Ghana. You understand? So we could check out this radar and see where I go on.
Through keeping dreadlocks in Ghana. Number 1, you automatically become an enemy to the whole country's security personnel, the police, the soldier, and the rest. Number 2, you become the devil the whole country's religious people are fighting against. Number 3, you become a threat to society, your family, and even the animals around you. Number 4, 99.9% of the women you propose to will reject you. Number 5, if you are rich, they tag you as a fraud boy or a ritualist. Number 6, every door of opportunity is closed on you. You get no opportunity. Number 7, you become the number 1 suspect if anything goes missing. Number 8, everyone starts calling you Rasta. And even if they know your name, they add Rasta to it. Example, if you are called Kofi, they add Rasta to it. Kofi Rasta. If you are called Kwame, they add Rasta.
Exactly my point, my lad. You know, as the name is Kojo Rasta, I know that this is where I'm talking about. From Ghana, to be precise. And this is so true to the point that, you know, I can't even say a word or whatever that I say, because, you know, when you're carrying dreadlock in Ghana, all the religions, all the religious society, all the groups all the people in Ghana will see you as a bad man. They see you that you are antichrist, you believe in something different than what they believe in. But at the same time, you know, we are the right people. I am not about to say it, you know, that is why I have to put this video together. We will listen to some of the vibes and some of the sense and some of other realities and some of the truth about dreadlock, some of the things that our people don't really know about dreadlock. That is why I am sharing it out to my people. And this is how the society see dreadlock now, especially in my country. Like I'm saying, in our country, Ghana, police will just, harass you for no reason because you are just carrying dreadlock. Police will just pull you over or just harass you for no reason, just because they think you carrying dreadlock necessarily. You'll be having ammunition, you'll be having drugs, or you'll be having something like that. And that is not how it's supposed to be. You understand? And also, you should understand, I get them now, well, from my country, not in America or Jamaica or any part of the world. I'm talking about Ghana. If you are a real citizen of Ghana and you begin to grow dreadlock and you try to propose to a woman, and the first thing that will come out from the woman mouth is, they know definitely you are a weed smoker. And there is nothing bad about smoking weed or anything that's all. But that shouldn't be the tag. That shouldn't be something where they might be tagged anymore where you might carry dreadlock, because them think that because you are carrying dreadlock, you should be smoking. You understand?
Kwame Rasta, you understand me? Number 9, everybody assumes whatever they want about you. Some assume you are an armed robber, some assumes you are a weed smoker, some assumes you are a vagabond, and so on. So yeah, these are some of the things you go through keeping dreadlocks in Ghana. Do you understand me? So before you put on dreadlocks, think about it very well.
Yeah, but so like the brother tell you right there, before you carry dreadlock, you have to be aware of these things and the perception the society have for people who never carry dreadlock. And with all talking about all these things, the perception and stuff like that, let's go deeper in education and just listen to some of the the sense and the history and some of the knowledge that we need to know about dreadlock. Most of the people where them about to carry dreadlock, where they don't know about some of the benefits, some of the importance we'll know. That's my sister right here, so that we're about to listen to. She has a wonderful information for everybody. Make me check it out and come back real quick.
Shed clarity on a notion that we shouldn't call locks dreads. I've seen countless memes differentiating the two, as well as pro-black teachers and influencers teach that this term is negative or make claims about its history. The Mau Mau of Kenya were fierce warriors. They were skilled in their guerrilla warfare against the British Army, real militant, real iconoclast. They locked their hair, and it wasn't the prim and proper fashion locks. They took pride not only in their appearance, but more importantly, their energy being dreadful. Now, early followers of Leonard Howell, a key proponent of the Black liberation movement, Rasta, not only adopted the hair, they adopted the philosophy. It was a compliment to say that you're putting dread, you're putting fear into the system, you're shaking up Babylon. You are a paradigm shifter. This is why we had popular artists such as Bob Marley sing Buffalo Soldier, Dreadlock Rasta, or reggae artist Chronix label an entire album called Dread and Terrible.
Time of Dread and Terrible, you know, we got female like Chronix anywhere you miss right now. And you know, there you have it, you know, a sister, you know, spit it out right there for my brethren and my sisters. Where they will carry dreadlock for know about the history of dreadlock. This is not all of it, but you know, this is some of it for you to know why go on if you really don't know the purpose of it. If you don't know what people, you know, despite whatever it is people be thinking about dreadlock, this is what you have to know, you know, the purpose of it, you know, and this is what people say, and this is what you have to know about dreadlock, because that is the purpose of dreadlock. We have to educate about them. We have to, you know, tell the people them are the reality and make them know the war go on and make them know what the truth is, and not to come out with anything. You understand? So yes, sir, let's go back on the video and just check out some of the important information this brethren. You know, this lecture, I see him to be a lecturer. You know, he's talking about dreadlocks, and you know, it is very, very nice, and he has it all because he knows most of the things, because I am an African, I am from Ghana. And some of the things that he was talking about Ghana is so perfect and it's so on point. I know a little about Nigerians too, and I know what he was talking about Nigerians is true. I know a little about Benin too, because we are all Africans and most of our culture is the same. You understand? And I am an Ashanti. Because of that, I wanted to be a Bobo Shanti. I went to the Bobo Hills and everything, carried my Bobo crown and everything, trying to understand. And the light of Ashanti, Bobo Shanti, you understand? And they also believe in the same things that is basically going on around. You understand? Where I know the warriors who fought for freedom and all them things. So what does it start talking about? You understand? So yes, I have to listen to this professor, this teacher, real quick.
We've got what people are calling dreadlocks, but that's not dreadlocks. That's sacred locks. Dread is a British word that means fear. Okay? So we're all over Africa. All the pharaohs wore their hair locked. That's why they wore the cloth when they went public, to keep it clean. All pharaohs were priests. All priests in all African cultures locked their hair. It was a reference back to ancestors and a time when we didn't have a comb or a brush, and our hair just naturally locked. So that's what the reference back to was. So to become a man in the community of the East African Maasai, you must lock your hair. They use the red clay to make it clean, but they're allowing it to naturally lock. To become a priest in Ghana, if you train at Latte or Kumasi, you take 3 years in the training process and you lock your hair.
That is so true, because I'm from Kumasi. I'm an Ashanti boy, like I was telling you about my lad. Most of the priests in Ashanti region, they carry dreadlock, and even we all know about Okonfo Anoche. You know, Adema way conjure God is too old at the skies. He used to carry dreadlock, and that is what I know, and it's in my history. And those were the powers this man was carrying and possessing. You understand? So if you don't know about that, Okonfo Anoche, check it out and read about this man right there that I'm telling you about. Let me just continue and listen to the brother right there.
When the 3 years is up, you can cut your locks if you wish, or you continue to wear them. The same thing in Botswana and in South Africa. You, to be a priest or priestess, you lock your hair. The same thing in Nigeria. You may, and in Benin, you may choose to cut it at the end of the 3 years if you wish. But the locking of the hair is a very sacred phenomena that reference the most ancient ancestors at the time when we had not yet invented a comb or brush, and our hair just naturally, locked itself and matted itself. So that is what that reference back to, that sacred period in time. And so this is 1843 BC, and this is Brother Amen Ament. Is there any doubt whether this pharaoh is an African with locks? But if you think that's beautiful, watch a frontal view, even though they've broken the brother's nose off. Is that clearly an African, as Akhenaten, who was pharaoh of ancient Egypt? So all the joke, they're confusing themselves that they don't know who the Egyptians were. No, they're saying we don't want to accept who the Egyptians were, but we know who the Egyptians were. We are they.
Dreadlocks. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the history of dreadlocks and why they're even called dreads. So let's start off with what the word dread actually means. If you look the word up on Google, it says fear, plain as day. When our captives seen our locks, they called them dreadful. Just really think about the word. Use the word in a sentence if you have to. Matter of fact, I'll even give you a definition of that word too. Yeah, that was basically calling your hair ugly and repulsive. Y'all are basically calling it repulsive or ugly locks, which adds on to the generational curse. So what exactly would they be afraid of? The power that those locks hold. Your hair strands are like electromagnetic signals, and the stronger compressed, which helps you tap into the power of your soul. And this goes way back in history too. I mean way back, like even back to ancient Egypt back. Look like it might be braids in there too though. Anyway, pharaohs of Egypt used it as a sign of their unparalleled power. Rastafarians wore locks to show their commitment to the Most High. I need y'all to read these scriptures right now.
Yes, all the people them there. As you already know, man, that is what you're having right there, This is the Just Dress No Offense podcast radio. Yes, I don't give you all the best of information when it comes to dreadlock and how we are good. You understand, get up and, juggle up in this Ghanaian time and fight this guerrilla war. And we successfully I get our youth man them out of the prisons. Build ourselves emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. And get ready for ourselves, and get into this, corporate world and bring a change to our people them there. Because, it's long time where, them try to put we in a jail and, all them places. And that's when we could rasta every time, right here, so on Just Dress No Offense podcast radio. I'll bring you, some of this information will say you are going to walk on. Yes, sir. So if we continue on this thing, what do dreadlocks say about a person? Yes, sir. This is what we are listening right now. So if you don't know what dreadlocks say about a person, if you see a dreadlock man, you have to know that man is a very powerful man. You understand? We understand that most people carry the dreadlock because they want to carry dreadlock. They just want to have the looks. They just want to be like, how the real Congo Nati, the real dreadlock massive, the real dreadlock, want to be. So if you want to look like that, you have to understand how that thing really is. And even if you just want to carry it for fun, you have to know what you are carrying. Be aware of yourself. And this is all what I'm telling you. Awareness is what I'm bringing to my people. Then, was it me or you? We could have be aware of what we are doing and what we are carrying. Was it in this Ghanaian time, we will know what we want and know what we are doing. This is the Just Dress No Offense podcast radio. And also you already know I will be your host and always be your host. You understand? So make we enjoy. Just sit back and enjoy all them videos that we may have for you. And when we're done, I will come back to you. Yes, sir.
And I'm telling you, the most important thing on your body is your hair. And that's why they want you to cut it. And permanently destroy it. And bleach it. And process it. And jerry it. And straighten and comb it. And kill it dead. Because it's your antennas. It's your connection to the sun. And it's the thing that makes you a one of a kind. I'm not talking about our brothers and sisters here with straight hair. Ain't none of y'all here got straight hair. You may think you got straight hair. You got wavy hair. You got curly hair. But you don't have straight hair. You see an Amorite with straight hair, his hair is called flank. You know what it means? Dead. You understand that? Your television wouldn't work if you didn't have an antenna. Don't let them tell you to cut your hair off. You know what I'm saying? Get your crown. When you're leaving this mountain today, tomorrow, the next day, as you're going down the hill, or just look over there. Do you see an afro over there, or do you see a process? Huh? When you look over there at that mountain, you see an afro. If you driving into the mountains, all you see is an afro. You want to see a process, look at grass. Grass is a baby tree. Thus, when babies are born, their hair is, and as they get old and stronger, their hair starts to...
You don't need to maintain your hair frequently. You don't need a daily routine. When it comes to locks, less is more. We locked this hair so that we could spend more time doing other things and not focusing on the hair. Remember that. It's about self-consciousness. It's about who you are as a person. It's about raising up yourself to become a better human being. I'll be talking about these tips every day for
How important are the dreadlocks?
This?
Is that
This is
part
my
of being a
identity,
Rasta?
man. Yeah, this is my identity.
Do you have to have dreadlocks if you're a Rasta?
But if you're a Rasta, then you wouldn't see why you shouldn't have it, because then you don't know freedom is freedom, and you don't have to bow, you do whatever you like. But it's not a thing to say, well, I would like to be a Rasta, but I wouldn't like to have this. You dig? It can't be a thing like that. It have to be a fullness where you yourself know that it's God creator and I don't want no life, no obligation. That means you own, man. That's the first time you own yourself. You do what you want to do. Anything people want to say about you, you don't care, because, you know what I mean? Even them who say it still have a comeback, you see them have to do the same thing.
Hair for us African people is something very, very precious. Hair serves as an antenna for you to not only connect with nature, but with your inner God. If my hair is meant to grow this way, who am I or anyone else to deny it?
I think it's a problem everywhere, not even in South Africa, because people don't like something that's different. If people are not used to this, they become uncomfortable and then they fight against it instead of trying to understand, you know.
If you're not allowed to carry natural hair, then much is taken away from you. If a nation of people can't fight to be gay, or even a government can oppress people and tell them to only have one children per lifetime, then surely the world is wrong, my lord. So us being here is us escaping from that system. It's us escaping from everything that's wrong. Hence why us Rastas, we endure and we uplift and we uphold naturality as much as possible.
Now I'm got 59 years. And now we are here with Rastas, with brethren. And the Rastas is the way of the life. Rastafari.
One more river to go.
Tips every day for the next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's how you have it to the my people. As you already know, this is the Just Stress No Offense Podcast Radio, and I've always been your host, Kojo Rasta. Yeah, man, if you really like this information that the way I just gave to you, make sure that you go like, share, and subscribe until the next month. So, you know, not to dread. I'm here, if you know, to give you all the best of information when it comes to dreadlock and all them things. That's all. Make sure so you go tell the next man so not to dread with them out. And this is where dreadlock will live. Right here, so you know, we try to motivate, we try to empower, and try to talk to our young man there who say they want to get out of the street. I know build themselves up. I know take the higher positions in the society. Cause you know it's a long time when we see a general manager with dreadlock, you know, a doctor with dreadlock, a judge with dreadlock. So we have to occupy all them places too. We have to show the massive them so we have the power, just like we already heard right there upon the thing this up. So yeah, once I bring power to you anywhere you is, I bring strength to you anywhere you is. If you're a youth man carrying your dreadlock, starting your dreadlock, me say, you know, jack it up. You is a liar, my lad. Don't let nobody tell you down. I'll talk to you about nothing else. Don't let nobody talk you down about anything, my lad. Just carry your Congo, carry your natty dread, carry your my lad. now play around. I say, no, big up yourself anywhere you was. We're going to book up same time next time. I say, one love.